It's me out of breath.
Yeah, these blindfolds aren't helping with the smell.
It's Friday, look who's here.
Hi.
Guys,
How are you?
I had an
Oh, that's right. I was off yesterday.
You probably didn't see this, and I hope that you did. You know, we always welcome you to look at our Facebook pages.
Yeah.
You can go, Shannon Fox on HSN or Got Yovan on HSN.
Sure.
You weren't here yesterday for beauty, so I took a picture of myself gesturing toward your photo on the wall. Like I was still with you.
Really?
Like I was with you in spirit.
We don't have it. We can't see it. Do we have it available or no? They don't have a picture for us.
They might pull it up on.
You don't. Mike just said,
like,
yeah. He goes, yeah. We don't have it.
It's
all
on
right.
my Facebook.
Well, I never know if you guys are going to surprise. We surprise each other with things sometimes. We don't know.
There it is.
Hey,
Look at that.
look.
Kyle's
There I
good.
am.
Look.
Dude, what is up with my weird colored jacket there? It's like some kind of a weird
Salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon. You're the kitchen guy. You're the
don't
cooking
even.
guy.
Kyle, don't say it.
Your
Yes,
food has
yes.
to be your clothes have to be the color of food.
Exactly right. Which is why I'm wearing, I guess, a lemon chiffon, sort of a.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Let's do that. Like all my clothes will name food from now on. We'll do that for like 2 weeks.
Let's do it. Or let's try with the sheets.
Okay.
Because this is our incredible today's special. Ooh, cool.
Oh.
Cooling sheets.
They really are cool.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
are.
we're talking literally because these are our brand new today's special. This is our Concierge Collection RX 100% cotton sateen sheets. And they are not only amazingly soft and comfortable, but they have this incredible technology built in that makes them feel cool to the skin. So, it's 1,000 degrees everywhere pretty much in the country right now. And if you are a hot sleeper, like most of us are, and are looking to cool down, these are great. And they're great all year long because I'm telling you, you get in and it's that crisp, cool feeling. They're wonderful. So what color's that,
pretty.
Shannon?
Well, are we going to go with foods or are we just going to go with real? Because for real, this is sage.
Sage.
Sage is a food,
Sage is a
right?
food.
All right.
Yes. You know what I'd say? I'd call this melon, but what is it?
Sure, coral.
Coral. There we go. This is, we said lemon chiffon.
Lemon chiffon, sure.
That would be some sort of a light eggplant for me.
Light eggplant, the
Yes,
lavender, sure.
the lavender eggplant.
All right, grape juice maybe, yeah.
That would be, I'm not sure what's that color in food. What kind of a blue food do we have?
Blueberry pie?
Yeah, we could kind of go blueberry pie, very washed
Yogurt?
out. But
Blueberry yogurt.
Blueberry yogurt.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no food that's this color.
Spa color.
What food would be that color?
Let's
Cotton
see.
candy.
Yes.
Yes, blue cotton candy.
You can go with cotton candy color for anything, right?
This is toast.
Toast.
I would call that toast. I would call
That's
this.
just leopard if you eat
I
leopard.
would call this toast with figs on my toast. This is milk, and this is old milk. That's terrible. Not old milk.
We don't want.
No, that's gray. There's no gray food either, so we'll have to figure it out. Anyway, we'll give you the real colors coming up a little bit later. But try these out. If you're one of those people that wakes up sweaty or clammy, and for whatever reason, these are going to make you feel nice and cool, and you're going to love them. We have a full presentation coming up at the top of the next hour. But you know what we got first?
Me.
You.
Oh, we got me with Lori Leland. It's our showstopper.
You are a showstopper. Here we go.
Well, once an hour, if it's special enough, we stop the show for something that is a huge customer pick, an amazing price. This is the Crosley Cruiser. It's our showstopper. This is the Deluxe. So if you're shopping around, you want to go with the Deluxe. It's a 3-speed portable. Look at this retro turntable. I can't believe I'm old enough now to have things I grew up with be called retro. That makes me feel very old. But this is birthday price, $20 off. And guess what? It's on 4 flex. So for $17 and change, you can get this home. You know that these are all the rage now. In fact, even some of the big bookstores are selling vinyl. So they are back in a big way, whether it's your original vinyl collection or you just want to get all of your favorites new. Look at the tweed. Oh my goodness, talk about a throwback. There's tweed and this great avocado green. We also have it in this great navy, red, hot pink, and looks like we do have black available as well. But this one is the Deluxe, so that means not only will this play your vinyl, it also connects to your Bluetooth, which means wireless. Any of the music that you have stuck on your phone or on any of your devices, you can play through the Crosley speaker. So here to tell us all about it is Lori Leland.
Hi, Shannon.
Lori.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, we love our Crosley Cruiser. This is
Yes.
the ultimate turntable for you to be able to travel with, bring it with you. It's super lightweight and portable. We love that that great suitcase style, and it really and truly is all about the nostalgia. Being able to play our albums. There's been a huge resurgence in vinyl records, but here's what we love about it. The warm, rich tones, the snapping, the crackling. It really takes us back to that time and place where we first heard that song. For many of us, it was when we were children. And here's what I love about the Deluxe. Now, you said it. This is the Deluxe model from Crosley. So this is their wildly popular cruiser, but with a lot of additional details, including pitch control. So I happen to be playing an old record. This is so old, in fact, it's a little bit warped, and it doesn't sound so good. With pitch control, you're going to be able to dial in that perfect pitch to make your music sound even better than ever before. And the other thing that we're offering with the Deluxe model is that Bluetooth connectivity. So how many times have you struggled with your music that is trapped on your cell phones or on your tablets, and it sounds so terrible and you're so frustrated with it? Now, wirelessly, you can connect to your brand new Crosley Cruiser Deluxe, and you're going to be able to stream that music through these two beautiful front-firing speakers. I mean, it's so much fun to be able to play your music 33 1/3, 45, 78. All speeds will play here. And then imagine, Shannon, being able to take this somewhere on the go with you, be able to show this off to your friends and family. Beautiful, beautiful details on it. I love this thing.
And like you say, Lori, showing it off to your friends and family because it's a conversation piece.
It is.
Crosley really did go for it. They really modeled it after the original. So it's not just retro styling. It's that true vinyl record player that you can carry with you. But of course, they updated it so you can now play through your Bluetooth. Maybe you're just sick of all the Bluetooth and the technology. You just want to get back to the real music, the basics. You can do that, but now you're not having to choose. You're not having to choose, do I get a Bluetooth speaker or do I get that turntable? Now you get both, and it's $20 off for today for our birthday. Happy birthday to us. You get the present. We're shipping it to you on our dime. As you know, there's no such thing as free shipping. We're going to pay for that. That $8, that's on us. And $17.49. Those are interest-free payments. Any major credit card, a couple minor ones, your debit card. Easy to get it home. Whether this is just a treat for you to be able to enjoy your music at home, to be able to really turn your living room or your bedroom into that warm, rich place that you just enjoy. You just cozy up with your music, and maybe it transports you back to a simpler time. This is that for you. At this price, it's great to give as a gift as well. I know you know somebody on your list. Maybe it's dad, maybe it's, grandma is now in independent living and she wants to be able to experience some of those really sweet memories. This is a great time to be able to get it. So you just choose your favorite color. I'm gaga over the tweed. I've never seen that before.
That's truly like a fabric.
Tweed.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. The rest are that vinyl wrapped leatherette look, so they have that beautiful texture to them, but I think the tweed is so special, really outstanding. Kind of reminds you of one of those old school types of fabrics. Again, everything here is about nostalgia and looking back and enjoying our old music in that retro way, in the way that music was meant to be played. And a lot of us, we have a record collection. We've got our 45s. We've got our, big 33 1/3s. We've got all of these records, but we haven't had a way to play our music in a very, very long time. With Crosley, now you do, and because it's so portable, you can use this in any room of the house. You can take it to work or school. And here's what I love about it. I think the styling, it just puts a smile on your face. It is so adorable and welcoming and warming. You have beautiful touches of hardware here. Again, that vinyl wrapped look to it. Now, if you do get the tweed, that's more of a fabric. But look at this. It's so adorable, lightweight and easy to hold and carry. You even have the addition of these little feet on the backside. I think this is great. So when it's sitting down on one of your wood surfaces, like your coffee table, it's not going to mark it up. I really appreciate that. And then your front-firing speakers. This is by design from the Crosley company to make sure that the sound quality is optimal. It's as good as it can possibly be in this great tiny little package because those speakers do fire forward. And I love the interior. Can I show you here on the black? Look at how pretty this is. It is a velvety interior on the inside. Look at how gorgeous that is. I love that. So it keeps your entire interior safe and protected. The other thing I want you to realize too is, I'm going to show you the Bluetooth feature in just a moment. That pitch control, if you've got some of those older albums, it's going to make all the difference in your enjoyment factor. Like I said, this one is very wavy. This is a very old album, but because I was able to dial in that pitch control to exactly where I need it to be, that album is going to sound better than it normally would on other turntables. The other thing too is, again, I told you all the different speeds will play here. You have your adapter built right in for your 45s. Do you remember that? You used to have to, right? So convenient. convenient. It's right there for you so that when you're ready to switch albums, you can switch to your 45s easily. Do you remember back in the day if you didn't have that, you couldn't listen to your album or you had to cut like the little round thing out of a cereal box to try to, you know, keep your album from slipping around all over the place? And then think about it too. For me, there's just nothing quite like putting the needle down on the record. Today's digital music, it kind of loses a lot of those nuances. A lot of the character points that you find in vinyl music are gone pretty much with the digital music of today. So this might be something that you want to dust off your old albums, or maybe you're buying brand new music on vinyl because of that huge resurgence. About 12 million albums are purchased every single year on vinyl. So now you need a great way to play them. This is happening and really occurring with all the really young people out there too. And then for people like me, this is such a throwback, and like you said, super nostalgic to listen to our old music too.
Absolutely. Well, just for this hour, we have it on 4 Flex, but that 4 Flex expires in about 50 minutes. So you've got to take advantage of that. Interest-free, it's only $17 and change, and we'll send you your Crosley or anybody on your list. And here's the thing with HSN, we'll ship it to anybody on your list for free. After that first $17.49, it's yours. Then every month, it's interest-free payments for 4 payments, but that's just good for this hour. Just choose your favorite color or the color that you know will bring back those memories to anybody on your list. Beautiful with the pink and red. We have it in that gorgeous deep navy. I love that. It's not just green, it's avocado green. Remember when refrigerators were this color in kitchens?
Oh my gosh, remember how stylish that color was, and you wanted it throughout your home, like in your appliances. My mom and dad had some crazy green carpeting when I was little. That was so cool.
And then maybe you or your dad had a tweed suitcase or a
suitcases,
that really is. And then of course we have the black with the red on the inside. So we do have, do we have turquoise available as well?
We don't have one live, but we do have it available for you.
Oh, I love that color. You can go to hsn.com and check it out as well, because we do have the turquoise. It looks like we have orange available as well. Wow, I'm shopping online even as I see here. Do we also have orange available, Kyle? Oh, look, okay, only 100 left in the orange, and we're limited in the amount that we have right now. Already over 480 gone just today, but we've got the Flex in this hour. So this is from your device through your Crosley.
I mean, a lot of us, we have music trapped on our tablets and our phones, right? The problem is these devices don't have great speakers. They sound pretty lousy, if we're being honest. You're gonna be able to stream that music wirelessly to your brand new Crosley Cruiser Deluxe through those great front-firing speakers, so you can fill a room with warm, rich sound. I love this ability because this is really a record player that is not just meant for music of the past, but music for the present time as well. So convenient to wirelessly connect it. You just do that one quick little pairing. It takes a couple of seconds, and then you're able to control your music right here from your tablet. So I think that is an awesome feature as well.
I'm glad you said that. It's simple, because the whole point of this is that going back to a simpler time. So when you think of Bluetooth and you go, well, that's not simple, but actually it's really, really easy. As soon as you turn it on your phone, the Crosley, it finds the Crosley and the Crosley finds it, and it's really just the push of a button. So it's a really simple way to be able to get now any one of your favorite, your favorite songs to play right through your Crosley. And Crosley is a name that we know and trust when it comes especially to kind of that throwback, really classic style where it makes a statement. You know, our Crosley music makes a statement. When you put this in your living room or in your family room, everybody who comes in goes, oh, what is that?
Oh, it's so funny. Zell Marie, who is here with us this morning, is our one of our producers. She came in and was like, oh my gosh, it's the cutest thing. People, whenever we have our Crosley turntables out, people come running. And we're talking all ages. And again, listen to the music. We're going to, the crescendo of the music now. You feel that? I got a little chill. I mean, this is powerful. So again, room-filling sound with your Crosley, but this will appeal to everybody. This would be amazing for your granddaughter. This would be fantastic for your husband. Great for you to be able to relive all of your old favorite music or current music that you're buying on vinyl today, because this is the way the artist wanted us to enjoy it. And let me just tell you a little blurb about the Crosley Company, because they're really amazing. They've been innovating since 1920. The man behind the brand is Powell Crosley. His son, for his 7th birthday, wanted a radio, but they were so expensive. They were like $130 $135. And in 1920, that might as well have been $1 million.
Whoa.
People couldn't afford to get it. People just couldn't afford to get radios into their homes. So Powell Crosley went to work to try to manufacture an affordable radio, and he ended up making one for the masses that was around $30, so that Americans,
that's a huge
it's
difference.
a big deal. It's a 25% of what people were spending to try to get a radio, and only the very wealthy people had radios before Powell Crosley came up with this great idea to make them more affordably. So he became what is known as the Henry Ford of radio, because everybody had radios in their homes. Well, that tradition of superior sound quality, great innovation, beautiful styling continues to this day. Again, this is a company, they've been around since 1920, and just look at how adorable this is. This is going to be something you're going to have so much fun enjoying.
So this is a company that was making turntables when they were just came out.
Right.
So this isn't just retro, like, oh, I saw a turntable. This company was making these
That's true,
exact
the originals.
turntables.
Yes.
The originals. But now, of course, we have Bluetooth technology. It plugs right in. It's easy to be able to be portable. But just for this hour, it's $17.49. You can't go anywhere in the country, first of all, and get this birthday price, where it's $20 off. You certainly can't go anywhere in the country and get this for $17.49. You know, when you said that Powell Crosley,
Crossley,
yep. When he made radios affordable, it made me think he was like the HSN of radio.
I love that.
Because we're making everything affordable for you. You might see this elsewhere. You can find Crosley elsewhere, but only here you can save $20.
Exactly.
And only here.
And
we'll
you're getting
ship
the
it to you for
deluxe.
free. The deluxe, and that's really key, because you can Google Crosley, but be sure you look for the deluxe, because this one is Bluetooth enabled.
Also, that pitch control. So if you have an album that isn't sounding so healthy, all you do is adjust that pitch control right here. This is available only on the deluxe model, and you're going to notice immediately an improvement in that sound quality. And then with Bluetooth, being able to stream music from all of your current devices, you know, the ones that have the lousy speakers, it's so much fun to listen to music that way. It really touches you.
Crosley bringing people together.
Look at
it
this.
even brought Guy in.
Amazing.
I feel like we should be
Crosley's a party wherever you go. You know what? Isn't it fun though? And whether you're a big kid or a little kid, this is such a fun item.
It really is fun. I gotta go.
And
I'm
you know,
taking
it's
this one with
Christmas
me.
in July.
That's true.
Right?
That is so true.
So you want to start putting away some gifts and stuff like that.
It's a good one.
Because I think little kids
I like to
growing up,
start early.
It's a fun thing to bring to work one day. Bring with your albums.
Yeah.
And be like, look, I am Mr. Retro.
Everybody singing. I love it. Everybody does.
You know what I am?
Together.
I'm modern retro.
Is that what you are?
That's what I am. Yeah,
I thought you were the big kid part of the whole
modern
thing.
retro.
Modern retro.
Anyway, very cool. Where's the tie-dye one? Blue, the purpley one. There's one that looks like purple in different colors.
There is?
Or is that just
disappeared.
Did I just dream about
I
that
think
one?
we only had one, and it's in your
weird.
car right now.
I have strange dreams. Anyway,
Waking
hey,
up with Guy.
guess what? Today is, listen, it's first Friday.
First Friday.
Yeah, with Amy and Adam. Have you
Hey,
seen
I'll
the
be
show?
there.
It's
be
really
there.
fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
First Friday with Amy
tonight,
and Adam and Lori.
Yeah,
That's what
they
it's
have
called.
a preview of all the fun things that are coming to HSN this month. Today's specials are on pre-sale. They've got celebrity visits, so
Like Lori
I
Lee.
may show up. You never know.
You do sometimes.
I might show up.
You do sometimes.
And look,
I love that.
there's a brand new launch of mascara.
I know which one it is. You want to know what it's called?
What?
Monsieur Big.
What?
I don't know how to pronounce. I don't speak French.
Monsieur Big?
Monsieur Big.
So it's Mr. Big?
It's Mr. Big.
Mr. Big.
There you
Anyway,
go.
it's going to be fun. That all starts tonight at 7 p.m. with Amy and Adam on First Friday, so don't miss out on that.
Ooh, and look, they've got Foot Nanny. That's, Oprah's pedicurist has made this
I had this
incredible
weird
foot
dream that you were
massage
getting
cream.
a foot massage on TV.
That was totally a dream.
Was that a dream?
That was the same dream in which you were giving somebody a massage.
Oh, massage with a scrubber. Yeah, it was like with Dustin or something. Remember? That was weird.
That was a crazy dream.
Hey, by the way, Kyle, what'd you just say? Check out everything on hsn.com. Oh, by the way, we're doing free shipping and up to 5 flex on our TVs. Have you seen the TCL 32-inch smart LED HD TV with Roku?
Yeah,
that was one of
so
Shannon's
good.
and my host picks. And I will tell you, Danny has this. We had doubled plan on this because everybody wanted to get it. It has Roku. It's only $229, and it's a high definition TV, and it's got a refresh rate of 120 hertz. And Joe will tell you, you're going to meet Joe in a second how important that is. But anyway, it's really cool. And you don't even have to have cable. You can just plug your Roku in.
Roku on its own is over $100.
Come on.
So now you got it all built in. Why go anywhere else? Get that one. That's my guy, and I chose it. All right, we also choose this. This is the TP-Link. This is a Google On Hub. Now, you may not realize you've got a router in your home right now if you have Wi-Fi, but this is 40 times faster. The one that you've got right now might have 3 antennas, it might have 5 antennas. This has 13 antennas all inside this really sleek design. I know it doesn't look like most of the routers that you've seen. Yours probably has some little antenna thingies sticking out like little antlers around. It's a little unsightly. You try to hide it away. This is a great one from Google. It is the fastest. You're gonna stay connected. Best connection, no dead zones. Incredible. That's why TP-Link has billions of users, and Joe Harrison is here to tell us all about it.
It's great to have a router. This is something we use every single day.
Yep.
Well, most of us don't realize how much we use our router. What does a router do? It's what delivers the internet to all of your devices. So think about your house. First off, you have a computer that uses Wi-Fi. You have a cell phone that uses it. Now that smart TV from TLC that we just saw, a lot of us will start to connect all these different devices. Our kids have tablets, you have smartphones. Before you know it, the router gets overwhelmed because it can't handle all these different things connecting because it has 1, maybe 2 antennas built inside. That's probably what your router looks like. But when you switch over to the TP-Link, the Google On Hub, this doesn't have 1, but has 13 antennas. This is what makes the difference. Makes a difference from being able to go upstairs and downstairs throughout the house and still have Wi-Fi. Makes a difference from everyone being able to be connected and everyone having the top speed. Imagine like this. If you went to a restaurant and there was one waiter who was trying to take orders from 10 people, it would be impossible because he's going from one person to the next, the next, the next. But imagine if you had 10 waiters for 10 people, just like you have multiple antennas here. Things get done so much faster because you have those 13 antennas. But the most common router in America, it's 5 years old. You're probably renting it from your cable company, getting billed $10 a month for that equipment charge. And the thing is, that $10 or that 5-year-old router operates at 54 megabytes of speed. They measure it like miles an hour of a car. This one measures at 1,900 megabytes worth of speed, so almost 40 times faster. So imagine if you're downloading a movie. If it takes you 40 minutes to do it, and now it does it in a minute. If you're going onto a web page, if it takes you 40 seconds to load a web page, and now it does it in a second, because it's that much faster when you power it up with Google. But the other great thing about this is it's really a stack of antennas. So when you take the top off, it's layer upon layer and layers of antennas, and they actually are built to go around in a circle, because most routers are just directional. You have to be right in front of the router to get the strong signal. Here you could be anywhere around that router and still get that the best possible signal. But there's a processor that's on the inside that's constantly analyzing the speed of your internet. So if you're connected to antenna 10 and it says, ooh, if I were to switch that tablet to antenna 3, you're gonna get a faster speed. It'll automatically switch your devices around. So that's why Google says, once you're connected, you stay connected and the internet keeps getting faster because it has that processor that's built inside. Now, I know you're probably saying to yourself, how difficult is this gonna be for me to install? This is gonna be one of the simplest installations you've ever had, because I wanna show you what your old system probably looks like. You have this coaxial output that comes out of the wall, that gets plugged into this little box, which is a modem, and then here it is, the most popular router in America right now that's 5 years old, and you're asking, where's the antenna? It's built on the inside. It's already lost some of its power because it's contained within the metal cage. All you need to do is unplug that one cable that's out of the backside, and that's now where you're gonna plug in your brand new On Hub. There's the On Hub right there. You plug it in the backside. That's it. You just became a computer technician. You just gave yourself the fastest internet access possible. And by the way, you're not renting that. You're now owning the On Hub, which is going to pay for itself just how fast the internet can now be.
Absolutely. So you're going to say goodbye to that $10 or $12 a month that you're already paying to your wireless company, and you're gonna own the fastest connection that you could possibly have. Today we've got it on 5 Flex. Guess what? It's $29. That's it to get it home. This price today, you're saving $50. So you're saving $50. You're saving tons of time and money, and we're shipping it to you for free. But get it while it's on 5 Flex and while it's that $50 off. In fact, if you want to save an additional $40, that'll make it $109 today. All you do is apply for an HSN card, and you'll get $40 $50 off your very first purchase. Make it this. You know Google, you know the name for the incredible technology. We'll leave it to Google to figure out the technology, and all we want is faster internet connection, right? We want all of our devices to be able to connect at the same time, at the same speed. I don't want to walk from one room to the next and go, oh, I can't get my internet here. It's that dead zone. No more dead zones. No more little spinny time zone things saying, you gotta wait, internet connection lost. Never again. You've got to get this. And I don't know as much about computers as you do, obviously.
Sure.
But what you just showed me, I can handle that. I can handle just unplugging the slow one that goes 54 basically miles an hour and hook it into the one that goes basically 1900 miles an hour. I get that. That makes sense.
And that's the great thing about it is if this is your router, if it's that little square rectangular box, you know, when this was designed, it only has one antenna because it's designed to connect to one device at a time. 5 years ago, that was great because that's all we had was just a computer. Now quickly think about how many items do you have in your house that require the internet? It's your cell phones, because as soon as you walk in your house, you're not using your data plan anymore. You switch over to Wi-Fi. It's your tablets. It's your PCs. Now, how many smart TVs do you have? Do you have Roku? Do you have an Alexa from Amazon? Do you have smart light bulbs? Do you have all these different devices? Do you have a home security system? So many things are now connected to our router. What ends up happening is when we have this old box that has one antenna, it can't handle it all. That's why when everybody connects at the same time, sometimes you're wondering, is the cable down? Is the internet down? The internet's not slow. It's what's sending the signal throughout your house. And that's what makes the difference when you step up to the On Hub. Because this is not designed, not with one antenna, but 13 antennas to allow multiple things to be able to connect at the same time. But not only does it allow for those multiple devices, because you have all those antennas, see the way the shape is? It's designed in a circle. That means it's going to fill your entire house. There's so many routers that are out there that only have one antenna, which means it can only provide strong signal to really one part of the house. This one with a 13 antenna, it gives a stronger signal. So now you could be upstairs, you could be downstairs, you could be inside or outside and still be connected. Because the problem with our houses are that every single wall, it cuts down on internet power. It's something that's restricting, especially like kitchens with refrigerators, with microwaves. All that metal is just killing your internet signal. And when you have one antenna, it makes it really weak. When you have this Google On Hub, it's a stack of 13 antennas that are all right there, sending the internet out in a circle. So now it gets rid of the dead zones. Can you not go down in your basement because you have no Wi-Fi? Do you have an outdoor security system that you can't connect because you have no Wi-Fi? Can you not go in your kids' bedrooms because you have no Wi-Fi? This is designed to get rid of all those dead zones because you have 13 times the antennas of what most routers have. And the thing about it is, you'll still find this router available. Yeah, it probably costs you around $100, but just for a little bit more, you're going from one antenna to 13. You're going from 54 megabytes of speed to 1,900 megabytes of speed, 40 times faster. Plus, it has something new. It has something called beamforming technology. And this is really groundbreaking. So what happens is when you walk in with your electronic device, close to that router, it sees that device, but then when you walk away from your old router, it just loses it. This one, once you stay connected, it sees that device, that could be a tablet, could be a phone, whatever it happens to be, it now sends a stronger beam directly to that device. So now you can walk around the house, and with that beamforming technology, it's following you and making sure that you're always connected. This is truly one of the most advanced routers we've ever had, and this is what's making sure that you're getting high-speed internet and it doesn't get any faster than this one.
Right, so if you want no more dead zones, if you want faster connection for your TV, for your devices, for your Wi-Fi, for your phone, if you want to be able to get the fastest speed and have all of your devices be able to connect easily, this is the one for you. And today is the day for you, because today, while our supplies last, you're gonna save $50. You can also get it home on 5 interest-free payments. We'll ship it to you on our dime, and it's under $30 to get it home. You get 30 days to try it out. That's one of our guarantees here at HSN. With every single thing that we sell, we back it up. So you get 30 days to try it out. If it doesn't speed up your internet, if you don't get incredible connection on every single one of your devices, if you have even one dead zone left in your house, you are welcome to send it back. But you know what you're gonna be sending back is that rental unit that you've been renting for $10 or $12 a month. You're gonna go, for $29, I get to keep this one, and I'm never going back.
You're exactly right. And a lot of us don't realize when you have that box from your cable company, you're renting that. You look on your bill and it says equipment charge or say equipment rental. A lot of them, like my neck of the woods, it was $10 a month.
Yeah, they kind of slide it in there. They like slip it right under your radar.
And a lot of times you'll see an advertisement on television, like the internet's getting faster, we're upgrading your speeds, but have they upgraded the box that's sending the internet throughout your house? A lot of times they don't. They give you that one box when you had your internet installed 5 or 6 years ago, and that's it. And I want to show you the problem, because for a lot of us, we end up connecting to our devices and we end up getting frustrated because you're like, I'm connected, but I'm not getting that speed. And the reason why is that box that you're renting from your cable company has one antenna. So when you try to get online, when your kids try to get online, when you try to stream a movie through Netflix, you get all these delays. You're wondering what's going on. Well, what's happening is that's your router. It's overwhelmed. It can't handle all those signals because it's 5 years old, because it has just that one antenna. When you switch over to the On Hub, it doesn't have one, but 13 antennas. So it can handle multiple devices being connected at the same time. And that entire time, everybody's got high-speed internet, and it fills up the entire house. And I want to show you how easy the install is, because you're probably thinking, well, I'm not a computer technician. I'm not going to be able to do this. You absolutely can. This is that one coaxial cable that comes out of your wall. Everybody's got this. It plugs into a modem, and this unscrambles the signal for your cable television and your internet. And then you have this box. That's your modem. This is the most common router that's out there in America right now. It's that 5-year-old router. All you need to do is unplug it. That's it. It looks like a little bit larger than a telephone line. You take that one cable, and now you plug that into the back of your Google On Hub. It's right there on the back side. You plug that in there. That's it. You just became a computer technician. You just gave yourself the fastest possible internet. And I love the design of this guy versus the design of this just chunky box. You can now put this on a shelf out in your living room. You can put this on the countertop if you want to, because it doesn't look like that square box that nobody loves anymore. This truly, they've designed this to be out in the open to give you the best possible speed. The other thing is, Shannon, if you have a question about this, you have not only are buying from Google, you're also getting TP-Link, who has a lifetime of technical support. So if you have any questions about how do I do this setup, you can ask them, can we check my speed to make sure it's the fastest possible speed? Even if you want to check in parental controls, you can add different settings on there too. My daughter, a couple months ago, she was waking up early and I could see she was on her iPad. And I'm like, she can't be on her iPad at 6:45 in the morning. So then I added parental controls and I shut that down. So now she only has this tiny little window. You can now do that all with the settings, and you can ask TP-Link with a lifetime of support for any help that you need.
Well, and that's a cool thing. I didn't know that you could do that through your router. You know, when you were showing us the router that we all know, we've all got it. Maybe you didn't know what it was called. Maybe you just knew that it came and it, you know, whatever, it does the magic box.
Right.
Not so magic, really. Now when you realize it only has one antenna, that's costing you $120 to $150 a year. Every single year, and you don't even own it. This is a one-time purchase of $150 today, not even $200. Would it be well worth that $200 price point? But we've put it on price break for you, so it is now the same price as renting the other box for a year, but you get to own it, and you get 40 times faster internet speeds. You're always connected, no more dead zones all over your entire house. For $29, you can get this home and own it. We'll ship it to you for free. Try it out. As soon as you plug it in, and you saw how easy it was, Joe doesn't just make it look easy, it really is simple. You plug in one little plug and instantly, that's it. There's no monthly fee, there's nothing to sign up for. This router does it all, and it is the smartest router you'll ever use because this is the latest technology. This isn't old technology, this is brand new.
And this is the latest wireless AC. So Shannon, there's so many devices that are coming out that are requiring you to have wireless AC, like the brand new cell phone, the iPhone 8. Then they have the Samsung Galaxy 8. Then you have the iPhone 7. They're all saying if you have wireless AC, you're gonna get the best response to it. So if you have this is wireless G, it's not gonna make your cell phone any faster. You might have the latest technology in your cell phone, but the internet is still slow because you're using this old guy. And all you have to do is, this is the back of your On Hub. So I've got my coaxial, or I've got my my router modem, my cable right here. All I need to do is lift it up. There's one little circle that's right there on the bottom. It's the one like the internet. You plug it in like that. Shannon, that's it. You just became a computer technician. Now your house, every square inch of it, has the fastest possible speed that's available.
It couldn't be simpler. it's not even like, oh, it's the green one or it's the red one. It's literally one cord. There's only one place it can go. It couldn't be simpler, and we really want you to be able to get it home. So $29. You know, here at HSN, we want you to have the fastest speed. We want you to always be connected. We want you to be able to shop on hsn.com really quickly and easily. Joe, thank you so much. What a great value, and you make it so simple. You really help us understand why it's so important for everybody to have one. So get it while it's on 5 Flex and free shipping and handling. All right, we've got some great vitamins for you from Andrew Lessman. We'll be right back.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
And it's gonna take just a little time, but you're gonna see that I was born to love you.
To get a guitar is the easy part. Then you gotta figure out how to play it. Now is your time. You are going to be able to play this guitar the very first day you pick it up. People are going to get the guitar and look at it and go, this is exactly what they said it is. It's absolutely beautiful.
Simply classic. Simply essential. Simply perfect for every style. Sometimes the greatest pleasures are the simplest ones of all. Watch Concierge Collection today, only on HSN.
Welcome back. We have a great deal on a computer for you right now. Anybody that's shopping, you know, I was just talking to Aaron, you'll get to see one second. We were saying these are like Black Friday type prices that we have on this, because we always do one in the $300 to $400 range, and this is only $399.95, but you're not sacrificing anything. In fact, we threw so much extra and special stuff. Over $500 worth of software is included in this. This is time for you to upgrade, and this is what we're showing you. We're giving you an HP. It's a 15.6, which is the most popular size that everybody wants out there. It's high definition. AMD quad-core processor is built in. There's 4 gigs of RAM and a terabyte on the hard drive. So yeah, you can use this as the last computer you may ever need. Normally it's $499. Today it's less than $400, only $399.95. You have a lot of special bonuses with this, including incredible battery life. The battery life is just under 8 hours. I don't know how your computer works, but mine gets about 2.5 if I'm lucky. So to have an 8-hour battery life is fantastic. The fact that it's quad core and it runs super cool. So even if you're, bringing it to school or using it on your lap while you're, chilling on the couch, you don't have to worry about this thing overheating. Best specs ever and the best price ever. So a couple of ways you can pick it up today. You can take advantage of 6 Flex, which you see down there on the bottom, of $66.66. But, and here's the deal. If you have an HSN credit card, we're gonna break up the payments over 9 months. Hey, Kyle, are we still doing 40 bucks off too? What the heck? So, all right, so now let's drop the price to $359.95. If you get an HSN credit card and it's approved today, which you can do very easily, you will drop $50 off that price, and that's an instant drop. There's no coupon or anything. You just get $50 off, another $12 off for free shipping, and you'll wind up paying, well, I don't know what you'll pay for the VIP, but it'll be less than the $50, probably be more like $40 once you get your discount. So anyway, those are all reasons to buy it. My good friend Aaron Berger is here. He's gonna tell us about it. We got great colors today.
Let's go.
You know, that's what I love about one of the biggest things I love about shopping here too is access to what we call different SKUs, different colors. I mean, you go to a regular store, what do you get, 2?
Yeah, we bring variety that nobody else. In another store, what you would have to do, it's a special order.
Look at this.
you know, and these are ready to go for you. Red and silver, and then my purple. This is official. They don't call it Aaron's purple yet in the system, but I'm working on it. My purple, and then the really nice blue one down there as well. Whatever color you're getting, man, is it a great time to get a new computer. This is a heck of a value. I mean, a heck of a value. First of all, that screen size, that's the #1 screen size in the entire country. It's the most preferred screen size. More people buy a 15.6-inch screen size than any other. It's like the Goldilocks size, because you can see for yourself. I mean, just sort of compared to the size of my hand, it's a big screen. This is a lot of screen power, but do you know how much this weighs? 4.65 pounds. It's so lightweight. Are you always struggling with the weight of your computer or how long your battery life lasts? You always think, well, I'm gonna leave my computer at home, the battery doesn't last that long, you know. 7.5-hour battery life.
Huge.
So that means you unplug it in the morning, you know, you tuck it up, you're out the door, less than 5 pounds, and it's with you all day long. Oh, and you might have seen, I just kind of casually was just dealing with the optical drive over here. Less than 1/3 of computers in the US today have an optical drive. Your new computer does. So this not only, and this is a big differentiator, not only plays DVDs, so it plays music, it plays movies, it plays all those kind of things. Do you know that this is an optical writer as well? So you can write movies and you can write data and you can do all of that kind of stuff. So I just think it's very, very, very exciting. Optical drive built in, high definition video camera built in, and this is 3 of the biggest names. HP, the #1 manufacturer of computers in the entire United States. #1 manufacturer of computers in the US. And also, the #1 brand here at HSN. We sell more HP than anything else. The processor that's built in here, it's an AMD processor. AMD is known for their video and their graphics. And in a few minutes, not right now, but in a few minutes, we'll show you a video that really gets into that. The accelerated processing unit that's built into this, quad core, this is a quad core computer. That's the most cores we've done in any computer at HSN, so there's a lot of things that can be running at one time. The other thing is 4 GB of RAM, so a lot of RAM to multitask. I'll show you that. And the largest, one of the largest hard drives, I should say, it's the largest we've done on this configuration, a full terabyte hard drive. So in a computer that only weighs 4.65 pounds, it's absolutely thin and light and on the go with you. You can download 250 hours of high definition video, 200,000 songs, 320,000 photos, all on your computer. That's the beginning. One more thing, my last thing in my extended introduction here, we also include, we're the only place in the world where you can get this computer, HP, AMD, Windows 10. This is we've updated to the Creators Edition of Windows 10, the latest version of the Windows 10 operating system, and $504 of additional software. Now, all of these software programs, these are programs that otherwise you would buy on your own. They're all commercially available. They're all full version. Password Boss, 2-year service. So create better passwords and remember better passwords. Loopster, 1-year service plus. That's great for editing photos and videos and those sort of things. Meal Easy, 1-year service. Curious.com, 6-month service. There's over 20,000 different courses you can get to on Curious.com. Entertainment.com, 1-year service. It save a ton of money. You guys remember the entertainment books, right? You used that guy, didn't you?
Oh, back in the day.
Absolutely.
Now you don't need the actual book, right?
No, now it's on your phone. So now wherever you travel, the coupons are always with you.
The restaurants I ran, you kidding me? They were all belonged to
Did they bring those all the time?
Oh, yeah. It's a great deal.
PDF Pro, Think Free Office. Oh my gosh, Think Free Office lets you create, edit, and view Word, Excel, and PowerPoint compatible programs. Print Artist Premiere, Easy Photo 3, and learn to use Windows 10.
All right, guys, so here's the deal. We are halfway through these already. We brought in about 6,000. I have less than 3,000 remaining. Very popular is that purple. I mean, where else can you go but HSN to get a great color like purple? They're usually sold out in every store. They'll bring in a handful sometimes, but normally you have a choice between black or sometimes they'll do silver, sometimes they'll do white. So today we have purple. I have it in that silver gray, I have it in red, and then I have it in that great blue color. Anybody that orders is gonna get one home. You're gonna get all the bells and whistles and bonuses that we talked about. In addition to that, please keep in mind, you've got up to an 8 hours, about 7.5 hour battery life. I said earlier, that's a really big deal because having to be tethered to your charger all the time is a pain. And when you go on trips and stuff, have to bring the charger all the time. What's nice about this computer, you're going away for a weekend, don't even bring your charger. You don't need it. If you're using this a couple hours a day, you're going to be fine. It has up to an 8-hour battery life. So how do you get it home for a fraction of the price? Take advantage of FlexPay. It's only $66.66. If you want to get an HSN credit card today, and I can't implore you enough to look into that, because there's no catches or gimmicks. It's a credit card like any other, but the nice thing is when you sign up, you get $40 off. I'll bet those big name credit cards aren't giving you a $40 check when you sign up. No, right? We're gonna give you 40 bucks, that's two $20 bills, to use on anything you want, including this computer. So you can drop the price down from $399 down to $359. And then of course we have VIP financing, which is one of the bonuses of being having a credit card, where you can spread the payments out a little bit longer. So rather than, what is it, $66.66? I think Kyle said the price is $49, but that would probably be even lower after you get your discount for a brand new credit card. So think about that when you're buying. And you're not going to find those kind of deals out there in retail, and you're not going to find these kind of colors. All right, I know Aaron wants to take in a little tour of what this thing can do, and we've got some great software that we're going to talk to you about with our Viper. Yeah, let's mention that really quick, because anybody that buys a computer is going to need this.
Right, and I'd rather you not have to come back and do it. Here's the thing: we have Viper Advanced available. So Viper, many of you over the years have bought Viper. It's antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware. You pay for it one time. It protects 3 computers and 3 Android devices, mobile devices forever. Here's what's different about this. Normally I say if you bought it before, don't worry about it. You can kind of tune me out right now. No. That's not true. This is Viper Advanced. If you've bought Viper in the past, you need to upgrade to this. In the past couple of months, we've had a lot happen with ransomware, 0-day, 0-hour threats, the WannaCry virus. I'm sure you read in the paper, banks were hit hard, governments were hit hard. What it comes down to is viruses have changed. Pardon me, they go into your computer not looking like viruses, and then they get in there and they morph into one. This has artificial intelligence and machine learning built into it. So even if something gets into your computer that isn't already identified as a virus, it's so smart it can go, this isn't behaving correctly, it can move it off to the side, and it can isolate it. You have to have Viper Advanced. Anyone in the world who owns a computer, even if you're not picking up this one this morning. So protects 3 computers, 3 Android devices for the life of those devices. I'll try to remind you again at the end of the airing, but I'd recommend picking it up now if you're buying a computer, or even if you aren't. If you just own a computer and you've used Viper in the past, your Viper will never upgrade to this. This just came out a month ago, and the only reason I have to say that is because the whole threat landscape changed. So they had to build a new engine. There's a new engine in here.
There's so many more every day. It's unbelievable. It's
incredible.
Now, you know, we used to say thousands and then tens of thousands. I read somewhere where they say like it's possible like up to 100,000 a day.
Yeah.
That's how many people are vested into kind of swindling and cheating and doing things wrong.
They've become very complicated the way they do it.
So grab it. All right, but we want to start you off with a great computer, and Aaron's going to take you on a tour of all the things it does. But please remember, and he mentioned that quickly, and I want to emphasize this. This has an optical drive. A lot of computers, in fact, most computers are being manufactured today are done without an optical drive. You can always pick it up separately. I guess because a lot of people stream and do all that stuff, they don't think they need it. But let me tell you something. When I travel, one of the reasons I have the computer I have is because of the optical drive. Because when I travel, I have tons of discs, and I like to pop them in. I'm old school. That's the way I do it. Plus, when you try streaming when you're flying, you can't do any of that stuff. You can always pop in a movie, and I love that. So anyway, let's take a look at what this is all about, because it's Windows 10.
You're gonna freak out when you see this. I've never sold a computer in this price range. Never one time in my almost dozen years at HSN where I could do 3D graphics on a computer for $399. Render 3D graphics. So like, what are you talking about? Okay, ready? Check this out, guys. This is part of Windows Creator Edition. You can actually, do you see that I've got like a little 3D person here that I'm moving around, like that little guy to me. Here, look. I mean, you can move him in all different directions. You can move him 360 degrees, actually. That little guy over there looks to me like he wants this banana right here. So I'm gonna grab this banana. I'm gonna put this banana over here in his hand. Maybe I'm gonna make that banana a little bit bigger because he looks like he could just make short work of that banana right there. And then maybe if I wanted to put the banana behind him, look, you can actually render things behind or in front. And not very long ago, it was a $1,200, $1,500 computer that could do this. Now here's what's really key. This is, I think, where we get very, very busy. As you see me doing all this crazy 3D rendering kind of stuff, right? In fact, I'm just gonna make this tree like a little bit off kilter. There we go. Yeah, I just put that tree a little bit off kilter there. While I'm doing all of that, I still have the webcam up. So there's the webcam here, the Viper I was just talking about, Viper Advanced. I just can't recommend it highly enough. It's the most important thing you can buy for anyone in the world who owns a computer. Look at it, automatically focuses, one of the most beautiful webcams we've ever sold. One of the things HP does really well is they do these HP True Vision webcams. I want to point out that I'm on this webcam, and at the same time I'm doing 3D rendering. I have, actually, there's the web page. I have the web page for Viper Advanced Security up. So I just want to show you all these things running at one time, which, by the way, is already a customer pick, like a 4.5-star customer pick. So I've got the web page up. I've got the 3D rendering up. I have video, live video up and running. I've got my pictures up. I've got Netflix up. I've got a game, Candy Crush, just happens to be the flavor of the morning. And then I've got the Windows Store. All of these things at one time. So that means we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 programs running at one time.
Wow.
Okay, on a computer that costs less than $400. You know, if it were an $800, $1,000 computer, you would start to expect that. And not just anything. I've got 3D rendering, for Pete's sake, running over here on the right. Okay, so you see me like moving little creatures, little creations around in 3 dimensions. I mean, just absolutely sort of unheard of, frankly, you know, unseen in any other sort of program that I'm aware of, or any other sort of processor.
Like you said, Aaron, normally you have to invest in programs, or you have to invest in a better computer to be able to do the stuff like that, because most computers at this level, you get just the basics. But keep in mind, too, 4 gigs of RAM and a terabyte of hard drive as well.
They allow for this.
It can handle it.
And the quad core that's built in. That's and you know, a true AMD quad core. And everything you see doing here, it's all included. That 3D programming is included. In fact, let's talk to this core a little bit more, then we'll come back in. I love showing you guys what's going on in this computer, because it's impressive. So the AMD quad core that you're getting, here's the way to think of it. Think of it like 4 lanes in a grocery store. When there's only 2 lanes open, it's really slow. You're like, oh man, I'm never gonna get out of here. I'm having some agita. It changes as soon as they open up 2 more lanes, right? Well, your computer always has 4 lanes open. That's why I could be streaming video, showing off Viper, playing with that 3D programming, having live video in the Windows Store, all at the same time, all of them at the same time. And then, let me show you something. There's something in this called an accelerated processing unit. This is really important. This is a key reason why the computer can do what it just did with that kind of speed and elasticity. There's a central processing unit and a graphics processing unit. Usually those are separate. Inside this computer, they're one, and they're turned into what's called an accelerated processing unit. And that means you have more energy efficiency, extended battery life. You know, we kind of glazed over this. Do you realize the battery life in this computer is 7.5 hours? Not 3 hours, not even 4 hours, which would be great. If AMD can game, and AMD can game, in fact, Xbox, PlayStation, the principal gaming stations that you think of are all powered by AMD processors. So if this is a processor that can handle gaming, imagine what it can do when you're doing Netflix, and when you're streaming a little bit, and when you are doing email, and maybe when you're on Facebook. It cuts through those like a knife through hot butter. I mean, boom, it just goes right through. And again, one other thing to remind you, central processor and graphics processor, that's most computers. This computer takes those 2 units. One of the reasons it runs superior, it's one of the reasons it's a customer pick. It takes those 2, what are usually separate units, different hardware units, and makes them into one piece. So instead of the computer brain having to think through 3 different processes before it gets it onto the screen, that's the norm in computers. It's instant. As soon as it thinks it's on the screen, because it's the same processor doing that same work. So it's not that you'll get the computer home and you'll be like, darn, this is lighter and it's faster and it's got a longer battery life, and that's cool. I wonder how that worked out. Well, that's how it worked out, because it has things like accelerated processing inside it.
And what's really nice too today is that we discounted this computer for our show, for this visit, by $100. So normally this is $499.95. Today it's only $399. Kyle did some math for us and said if you get a brand new HSN credit card today and you get the $40 off, that gets you in the club. First of all, the VIP club, because you have the credit card, but it also drops your monthly payment over 9 months to about $40 versus the regular payment, which was, I think, 49, 48, or no, it was 45. 44 and change. So it dropped it even lower, an extra $5 less every month, which makes a difference. Plus, you're getting free shipping and handling. So I'll remind you again, we're going to put 5 minutes up on the clock.
Wow.
Because this hour is already gone. But if you want a brand new computer for only $399.95, think about it. Back in the day, this would be a quarter of the price of most computers that were $1,200, $1,500, right? And you spent it. at it, you say, it's a one-time investment, lasts me years. Nowadays, you know, you can afford, because of the computer prices have come down, you can afford to get a new computer every 3 or 4 years, which maybe you have to, because to be honest, you know, if your computer's all locked up with a bunch of crud, it's gonna cost you $150 to get that removed. You're almost halfway to a brand new computer, so why not get a new one? As Aaron said, that has a 7.5-hour battery life, and Aaron knows, I've told him what kind of computer I have, and it was 4 times the price of this. 2-hour battery life. Yeah. And I'm lucky if I get 2 hours. Yeah. And it's like, you know, supposed to be the one that's, you know, and although granted, I've had it for about 6-7 years.
We hang on to them
Probably
too long.
ready. Well, because they were expensive. So you figure, I want to get my mileage. It's $399.95. It's even less than, it's $50 off with a brand new credit card. So 2,857 gone. That leaves me with about 2,900 for the rest of the countries. They're already half gone. I'll hand it back over to Aaron. He's gonna take you on a tour of the actual machine itself and why it's still so important that we have that optical drive.
The optical drive is important. I mean, when you want to play a DVD, when you want to watch a movie, when you want to listen to music, when you want to burn data or transfer data, you want to have an optical drive. The truth is, most manufacturers make you buy a third-party DVD that you plug in with the USB, and so it's another $100, and more than that, it's something else to keep up with. This is all built in. It's all ready to go from the minute you get it home. And I tell you what, I know we only have 2 more computer airings over the entire weekend. This is not a big electronics weekend. This is the best price and the best value. It really is the most power and bang for your buck of the entire weekend. If you're thinking about back to school, a little bit over a month away for most people, this would be an incredible computer for students. It's an incredible upgrade computer for anyone who's tired of using their computer that's too slow.
Kid, you don't want to spend $700-800 on a computer.
And you want a computer that weighs less than 5 pounds and has a 7.5-hour battery life.
Still has a terabyte of hard drive, right?
Still has a terabyte hard drive.
It's a great deal. Yeah.
It's got 3 different USB ports. These are USB 2.0 ports. Another, you know, really everything is upgraded in the computer. With USB 2.0, when you plug something in, I'm plugging in Viper Advanced here that protects 3 computers and 3 mobile devices forever for the life of those devices. Something that used to take 10 minutes to load now takes 30 seconds. Excuse me, that used to take 5 minutes now takes 30 seconds. So it's a full out 10 times faster. Even in loading from your USB, that's a huge difference. That's an astronomical difference. So there's one thing, your USB there. Here's a place for your SD card slot, so you can pop that in for photos or what have you. On the other side, 2 more USB ports, so a total of 3 USB ports. Here's an HDMI port. Here's an Ethernet port, so this is fully networkable. Wireless AC is built into this, by the way. Wireless AC is the latest internet protocol, so it means you can be further away from your router up to 15 times faster, and it's backward compatible. If you have an older router, that's no problem, an older router or an older modem. The other thing I want to show you, Guy mentioned it, I've mentioned it, I've even said the numbers, but I don't think we've showed them to you. How much can you store in a computer that is so lightweight, that weighs only 4.65 pounds, is built to be on the go with you, even though it has that huge screen size, that #1 screen size in the country? How much can you store on a 1 terabyte capacity? 250 hours of high definition video, about 1,000 hours of standard definition, so that's a ton. 320,000 hours of music, 320,000 photos, 1/3 of a million photos, 16,000 hours of music, which ends up being about 200,000 songs. This is your entertainment center. This is your entertainment on the go. We might even show you again. In fact, I'd love to show you. There's a video about the accelerated processing unit. It changes everything in this computer. It's where the central processor and the graphics processor, they're usually 2 things in a computer, and it takes like 3 thought processes to get from the thinking to putting it on the screen. Not in this computer. In this computer, they're 1 unit, and this is exclusive to AMD. It revolutionizes the sort of video and the speed of the video and buffering and those sort of things that you can have. Accelerated performance and energy efficiency that is really off the hook. I mean, have you ever heard of a computer, ever heard of a full Windows 10 computer that had 7.5-hour battery life in it with a full terabyte hard drive?
It's crazy, and I think that's why so many people are drawn to it, because they know, listen, you know the brands that we talk about. We talk about AMD, we talk about HP, Windows, so you know the brands, and you know they're all combined there, but when you look at all that combined with the processing unit that's inside there, which is different than most, because as we said, it's all done, they do it all in the same, it's all in the same processing unit, so they combine it, so it's not the same amount of energy to run this.
That's right.
So what that means is that basically it's like getting better gas mileage is what you're getting here because of the technology that's inside. So you'll have this on for 6, 7, up to 8 hours. and you don't have to reach, you don't have to plug this thing in, which is great, especially for people that travel. College kids love it for that as well, because college kids always forget to charge their computer. And it's kind of nice that it's always booted up and it's good to go. Take advantage. I know we only have a minute or so remaining, but take advantage of the offer today. It's $100 off. Right off the top price. It's another $40 off if you use a brand new HSN credit card today, which we're constantly promoting because there's no catch to it. There's nothing, you don't have to buy a minimum or anything. You just get $40. If you bought something for $10, we'd give you $10 off, but it doesn't matter, up to $40. So with this, it's $3.99, so you get the full $40 off, and you can take advantage of the VIP financing, which spreads it out over a 9-month period. So it just hurts a little bit less for about the price of less than a tank of gas, you can have a brand new computer.
Yeah,
and get Viper.
You know, Viper Advanced is so important. Again, there's been a big change in antivirus in the past couple of weeks. There's been a lot of new things that have come out, and Viper's answer to that has been Viper Advanced, which now has artificial intelligence and machine learning in it, so it can detect not only viruses that are already registered as a threat, but anything that comes into your computer that looks funny and acts funny, it just kind of quarantines it, puts it away.
Yeah.
Good to go.
It's an important one. Hi, Kitty.
It is.
Good morning.
This is a great value on this computer.
It's a great
I had
value.
to look twice to see that this was HP, and then $3.99. Yeah,
It's a
that's
good deal.
crazy.
You know, thing we didn't talk about too is I like the texture on the outside. Listen.
He loves that.
Yeah.
He used to be a beatboxer in his earlier
He's
life.
gonna pay $3.99 for a computer just so he can
like a
scratch the
DJ.
outside. Only guy. That's the best. It's loaded with all kinds of, you know, a terabyte, everything, and guy just likes the scratch.